Good morning, y'all. I'm hungry as hell. I said, let me mark up these charts so I don't have to think about it, have to do about it. Y'all, I've been trading for 3 years, and literally, I'm going to show you how to properly mark up your chart so you can make money. It's not that hard. You just have to use risk management and start off with a zero point 0.1 lot size when you don't know what the fuck you doing. Okay, so we're going to start off with oil. Y'all, I am a oil girl. I love oil because the charts are so easy to see, but let me zoom in so you can see. Y'all, so let's look at oil first because y'all know I am an oil girl, and then I'll go over gold, and then I'll go over US30. So the first thing that you need to understand is we mark up charts and get into trades on the 5-minute time frame, right? It's easier to see it. To see the overall picture, you use the 4-hour. Okay? We trade trend lines. So we will ride a trend line down until the trend line breaks. And let's just zoom in so you can see like what I'm talking about and how to know when the trend line has stopped or ended. Actually, y'all, I'm gonna do this just so you do get an overall point. All right, so as you see, the market was falling, right? Boom. And then May came, and it was like, no, we're going to try to recover. Okay, we're going to try to recover. And y'all, I'm going to zoom in so you can see where it gave me 2 confirmations that the market was about to change its direction without literally me knowing. All right, so y'all see this purple line? This is my support line. The markets love to hit the next support or resistance line, but it gave me 2 confirmations. It hit it once right here, and then it hit it once right here within the next few minutes. Like, one was at 6:10. No, wait. One was at 6:05, and one was at 6:50. And said, you know what? No, we want to change directions. So what I would do is make a line at the bottom of that, and I would drag it all the way up to my next resistance line. And then I would get in literally for a buy. Now, yet you can't wait for confirmations, but normally when you trade in trend lines, as long as you don't see the market continuing to fall, you can get in for a buy. Or if you want double confirmation, this is what you can do. We call it a top to a bottom down. All right, so that's your confirmation. And you would have 3 touch points from the bottom, right? 3 touch points. So you got one right here, you got one right here, and you got one at the bottom. As long as the markets literally don't cross this point, like literally don't cross this point right here, you know you can get in for a buy and just keep riding it up until the trend changes. But always make sure you mark your lines, like you have your little lines. And as you see, got in for a buy, and then after the market started going down, like it crossed over that support line, we would get back in for a sale. Now, y'all, the market does look like it's trying to change directions again. It's crazy. So I got my next support line, and I have my resistance line on the top, and I would literally get in for a buy after it crosses this line, or I would get in for a sale after it crosses my green line. Right, and I would get out at this line or this line. But I truly think it's about to change directions again. But I don't know. We don't like to guess the market. We just see what it does. But let's look at U.S. oil real quick because, child, these damn charts look almost identical. Okay, as you see, it was falling. It was falling. It gave me 2 confirmations that it didn't want to fall anymore. And then now it looks like we are trying to recover to go to an upstream, but I will not get in for a buy until it crosses this red line of resistance. And then I would get out at this purple line at the top. Literally, it would look something like this. Hold up now. Oh, my computer acting funny. Okay. Oh, there we go. Now I get it right here. That's what it would look like. Yep. Anywho, let's look at gold. And y'all, this is why I tell y'all that looking at oil is the easiest chart to trade from, because look at this shit. All right, so right now we are still on a downtrend. Literally, we're on a downtrend. This is my support line. Right now I'm not looking to trade it, honestly, unless it crosses over my support line. Then I would get in for a buy, or unless it hits this resistance line and it like rejects, and then I'll probably get in for a sell. But right now it looks like the trend is trying to end, so I wouldn't get in for a sell or a buy unless it crossed over my support or next resistance line. And that's gold. That's gold. Let's look at US30. See, we're gonna auto fit the screen because it looked funky. There we go. It looks like the market is on an uptrend. Let me change my color. Oh my gosh. Y'all, my mouse is acting crazy. Okay, I can't do it right now. Okay, anyway, it's on an uptrend, but I would get in for a buy after it crosses over my next resistance line, or I would get in for a sell after it crosses my support line. And we actually gonna move this up because you need 3 touch points. Bam, there we go. It doesn't have to be perfect, as long as you got 3 touch points. 1, 2, and 3. Yeah. And that's how we would do that. Actually, I would bring it down just a little bit. Yeah. And that's how we look at it. But if you look, y'all, oil and freaking like UK oil and US oil looks the same. Basically, it looks the same. It's crazy. Like, don't look at that over there. Look at this. Yeah. There's oil. And then it's the oil. Easy to read, easy money. That's what I like. And that's all I got for today.